To my channel, guys. Figured I'd do a short stream, and I just saw that they're doing maintenance this morning, but it's not until 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time by the looks of it. So I'll be right back, guys. So we may just do like one mission, going to the fur, system. I think that's where we left off earlier. So yeah. Alrighty, we have to get back on the ship. And now we're off, leaving the Kronos system. I need to depart the system. We'll move to sector space where we need. And welcome to the stream, everybody. And we are almost there, guys. Would you look at that? I'll be right back, guys. Quickly. Have to be quickly, or we'll pass the location. Alrighty, we made it back just in time, guys. To find out where it is. Right here it is. Friend or foe?
Captain, we've entered the Vor system.
Oh, oops. I accidentally pushed the button, but that's alright.
Captain, We've entered the
Oh,
Force.
I did not.
There's a
Okay.
starbase in orbit dead ahead. Huh. It's one of ours, but the record's listed as a research facility operated by Uridian scientists.
Uridian scientists? That's unusual.
The Uridians are not known for their scientific prowess, but the research station is listed as a protected asset. According to your ship's computer, the Uridians have a trade agreement with a human scientist named Amar Singh. He is working with someone in the Empire on a genetic research project. It's unclear what Drake expected us to find here.
We will investigate. Approach the station.
By default, the Archive says...
This is Research Facility
Oh, yeah, I
Locker
remember
Beta
this one.
3. I am Plardos Yarden, commander of the station. With whom am I speaking?
I am Lieutenant Colt of the IKS Nicholas.
We weren't informed there would be visitors today. How may we serve the Empire?
We're here to inspect the station.
Commander Plardos, you will provide this ship's computer access to all recent station communication logs. You will also transmit a manifest of shipments and supply delivery receipts for the last month.
We expect full cooperation, Plardos.
Well, this is unexpected. You do realize that we have an agreement with your government and Dr. Singh? Our research is highly classified. You do have some sort of official order granting permission to view these records?
Of course, we'll send it right over.
Listen, send
Why are you attacking us? Please, we are not your enemy.
Send over the information we requested.
You're completely mad. This is a top security installation. You don't have authorization to access our records. We're filing a formal complaint.
You're hiding something.
Of course we're hiding something. We're conducting classified research. That's why you are not authorized to access station records. You do understand the concept of top secret, don't you?
You dare to insult my authority?
This is preposterous. We refuse to hand over top secret information without proper authorization. We will defend ourselves if necessary.
You stink of guilt.
They've powered up defensive cannons and launched small craft. The station commander sent a distress signal. A ship is responding. Captain, Romulan warbird on sensors.
Looked friendly.
Captain, the Romulans are hailing us.
On
We
screen.
received a distress call from this station. We are here to provide assistance.
Your assistance is no longer needed.
Station Commander Plardos sounded distressed. He mentioned a disagreement with a Klingon vessel. It would be dishonorable of us not to investigate.
This is an internal matter.
We appreciate the delicate nature of the situation. Would you mind if we spoke with the station? Perhaps we could resolve any misunderstanding.
Be our guest. Tell Plardos we'll wait.
I find this very suspicious. Why would Romulans respond to a distress call here?
Monitor their communications.
The Romulans hailed the station on an open frequency, and then immediately switched to an encrypted channel. The Romulan ship hasn't raised shields. What are they up to?
Alert me if you notice anything else.
I don't need to remind you that we're in Klingon territory. The fact that these Romulans are here at all could be the clue we need.
Drake said we'd find evidence, not clues.
Captain, the station has transported several crates of goods to the Romulans.
There's our evidence. Hail the Romulans.
Commander Plardos has explained the situation. It sounds as if there's been a miscommunication.
Enough. Transfer the contraband you just received to us now.
The foolish bravado of the Klingon Empire. Attacking your own station and then accusing us of wrongdoing. I should have expected something like this. Very well. We'll communicate in terms you can understand.
Boring conversation anyway. Battle stations. Can find them. Yep. Very well. Oh, calm down. That did a lot of damage to him, guys. And you're dead.
More Romulan ships dropping out of war. One of the Romulans is firing on the other. Other Romulan
Right.
This is Commander Keller, Romulan Republic. We are here to cooperate with the Klingon Empire.
Oh, that does do a lot of damage to him. Nice. Heal. Oh, Republic vessel. Okay, wait there. I must have to
The
get closer.
Romulan
Here we
Republic
go.
is thankful for your assistance. We had tracked the Tal Shiar to this system.
Tal
but we would have been
Shiar.
outmatched without your aid.
You fought well for Romulan.
The Romulan Republic faces many challenges, but conflict with the Klingon Empire should not be one of them. As a gesture of good faith, I'll share with you information that you might find to be of value.
I'm listening.
We believe Tal Shiar agents are collaborating with operatives in the Klingon Empire to steal weaponry and technology. We have uncovered large supplies of Klingon weapons on the planet Nimbus 3 that we believe are being stockpiled there by agents of the Empress. The stolen goods are being transferred through several facilities in the local sector, including this science station.
Do you have proof of this?
The shipping manifests on the supply crates and the weapons themselves. By tracking the flow of goods, we've learned that there are agents in the Klingon Empire transferring stolen supplies to the Tal Shiar. Those supplies are being stockpiled on Nimbus 3. If you will help track down the source of those weapons, we will share our data with you.
Send us the data, but we make no promises.
Transferring the data now. We expect the Klingon Empire to track down the source of these stolen goods and punish those responsible before more weapons fall into the wrong hands. If we discover any further information, we will notify the Empire's ambassador on Rihan.
Please listen to me. We were only following protocol. We must ensure that our research doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Then why are you trading in stolen goods?
We didn't know the shipments we were transferring were stolen. I was told that the crates were medical supplies needed on the war front. We didn't ask questions. Please, show mercy. We were only doing what we were ordered to do.
Then do as you're told. Do as you're told. Send me the data I want.
Due to present circumstances, we will forego normal security authorization and provide the files you have requested. We live to serve the Empire.
Transfer the files before I lose my patience.
We've received the data that Kemtar requested, Captain. It will take some time to analyze these files and track the source of the shipments. In the meantime, we are prepared to leave the system on your command.
Alrighty, let's leave.
Your officers have analyzed the shipping logs for... Findings confirm what the Romulan Republic officer told us. Someone has been routing technology and weapons to the Tal Shiar, and they are going to great lengths to cover their tracks.
Do you believe a great house is involved?
An operation of this magnitude would require the resources of one of the houses. But the shipments are being routed in such a way to conceal their point of origin. Our evidence is circumstantial. It was my eagerness to point fingers without proof that landed me in Urapinthe in the first place. We must exercise patience and wait for our prey to reveal themselves.
Drake mentioned your father.
My father is Ambassador Worf. He has many friends and many enemies. I tried to convince him that one of the houses was moving in the shadows against us. He either didn't believe me or didn't care. Either way, he made his decision when he refused to act after I was sent to Urapinthe. His pride is a weakness our enemy will try to exploit.
Perhaps I can persuade him to listen.
You can try, but we must be prepared if he doesn't. We should at least warn him of the danger, even if he refuses to see the knife at his throat.
Don't worry, we will be there if they strike.
Transport to quickly return to your home system of Kronos. Hold the X button and select the transport option to see your available transport locations.
Going back to Kronos and for City, guys.
You have returned to Kronos system, home of the Klingon Empire. In order to beam down to the first city, you must approach the planet in your starship. Once you are within transporter range, a contact will offer you the option to beam down.
now, meeting with Ambassador Wolf. And there he is.
Perhaps. First, tell me who you are.
I am Lieutenant Colt of the IKS Nicholas.
Greetings. How may I assist you?
We need to speak privately.
That is an odd request. We stand in the courtyard of the Great Hall, and honor has no need of secrecy. If you cannot speak your mind in this place, then I have no desire to hear what you have to say.
Very well, I'm here with your son, Kemtar.
That is not my son's name. If Kemtar wishes to talk, tell him to come and speak to me. I will not communicate through intermediaries.
He said you were both in great danger.
He is the only one in danger. Unless you have been foolish enough to listen to his tales. But you have already made that mistake. If you have spoken to him, then you have been to Rura Penthe.
A great house is plotting your death.
I am Gintok to the House of Martok. Lady Sorella has declared vengeance on the House of Jimpok. It would not surprise me if all the great houses wish me dead. Tell my son that I am capable of defending myself.
The Romulans are involved.
Romulans? That does not make sense. Jimpok's position towards the Federation and the Tal Shiar is very clear. And in this, he has my house's full support. It would be foolish for any house to make such a connection. However, I would not be surprised to hear you mention the House of Duras.
We don't know if Duras is involved.
And that is exactly the sort of accusation that landed my son in a penal colony. Tell Kemtar that unless he has proof, he should stay silent. If he is a fugitive from Rura Penthe, he will only make his situation worse. I do not want to know any more about what you two are plotting.
I'll tell him.
Has Worf agreed to speak to us?
He said that your name is not Kemtar.
What name I use is not important. Did you tell him what we've learned?
He did not seem concerned.
Did you tell him the Romulans are involved?
He mentioned House Duras.
Given their history, I've considered the possibility that the House of Duras might be involved. Is he at least willing to review our evidence?
He wants nothing to do with our investigation.
Yai-cha! He is a stubborn old man and he is going to get himself killed.
We should at least warn House Martok.
Agreed. If the Jinn talk to House Martok will not listen, we will take our concerns to the house itself. Martok's son Drex is off-world. I will contact Lady Sorella and arrange a meeting.
Don't be discouraged.
These events are very disturbing. They paint a picture of a large conspiracy against prominent houses of the Empire. I will work with my contacts to see what else I can learn. And I will notify you when I have enough leads to further our investigation.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alrighty guys, I'll have to figure out what to do next. just try returning to the ship. Maybe we have to wait till we're contacted. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna end the stream. I said it was gonna be a short stream, so I'll just figure that out. Alrighty guys, we're gonna try to go to Gym Park. That might be where we go.
Heed the call of the warrior. Claim the honor due your family.
Bringing down the house.
Sorella, Lady of the House of Martok, has requested that you meet her at the House Estate in the Ketha Lowlands. She did not explain why she wanted to see you, but I expect that she has some tasks she would like completed. The House of Martok has lost much prestige since I took the Chancellor's seat. But they still have many allies among the KDF, and I am loath to reject Sorella's request without a good reason. Gaining the favor of the House of Martok could serve you well, but remember, they have many enemies. I harbor no ill towards Sorella, but do not get caught up in her vengeance against me. It would not be in your best interest.
Right.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Travel to the Ketha Lowland, guys. we are bringing down the houses. Just beginning. Alrighty guys, that's easy. And this will be the last mission until I end before I end the stream, guys.
Ah, the estate of House Martok. It has been too long. After Gowron stripped my house of its titles and lands, this place became my home. I will defend it and House Martok to my final breath. Come, Lady Sorella waits for us ahead. Believe me when I say it is unwise to keep her waiting.
Alright, we shouldn't keep her waiting then.
Welcome. I will skip the usual pleasantries. We have serious matters to discuss. The House of Martok has many enemies. Some of them seek to curry favor with Jempok, or the House of Duras, by striking at us. Until now, most of these attacks have been little more than a nuisance. But now we know that an enemy may be plotting to assassinate Worf, and my grandson, Maven, may also be a target. The filthy Baktag willing to carry out such dishonorable attacks must be stopped. And so, I ask you to find these assassins and eliminate them.
We will do what we can to assist you, Lady Sorella.
Any threat to House Martok will be dealt with, my lady. On that, you have my word as a warrior. Where is Maven now?
He is on his way to the Batleth tournament on Forcas 3 with your father. Worf assured me that he would handle security matters during the trip, but that was before you reported your findings to me.
We should go to Forcas 3 as well.
Before you go, I have another concern. Our local farmers reported seeing a Romulan here recently. Given Kemtar's suspicions of a house collaborating with the Tal Shiar, it seems to be an odd coincidence. We need to know what the Romulan was doing here before you leave for the tournament.
That is indeed suspicious. We'll investigate at once. Investigate we shall, guys.
A Romulan? Here? Once I would have considered that impossible. But we live in strange times. Maybe they have come to their senses and joined with the Empire against the Federation. I haven't seen this Romulan myself, but one of the others might have. You have my leave to speak with the workers. One of them might have seen your pointy-eared interloper about.
I'll see what they have to say.
Of what interest is a Klingon farm to a Romulan?
The only thing I've paid attention to of late has been the lack of rain. But you're a warrior, not a farmer. You wouldn't be interested in that. Sorry I couldn't help you.
All Klingons are warriors, and an enemy may be near. Remain, vigilant. Off to our next farmer, guys.
The Togs have been busy tearing up my roots, but other than that, I haven't seen anything unusual.
I see. Togs are persistent creatures, as are Romulans.
I remember seeing the Romulan. He said he was a surveyor hired to architect a new irrigation system. He set up equipment on the hill over there, but I haven't seen him lately. It wouldn't surprise me if he's up to no good. You can never trust a Romulan.
This surveyor may be more than he seems. The idea of a Romulan moving alone, freely on estate grounds? I do not like where this is going. Let's follow his steps. Doing so could lead to insight on the Romulans' actions.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's follow the path up to the top of the hill.
I see the equipment there. It is definitely Romulan tech. That is definitely Romulan gear, but it is not surveying equipment.
What is it then?
It is a short-range EM transmitter, not something a surveyor would use, Romulan or otherwise. I have a bad feeling about this. Disable it at once.
I'll deal with it myself.
Well done. We still have a suspicious Romulan on the loose, however.
Indeed.
There is a shipping and receiving area nearby, close to a landing pad. I suggest speaking with the workers there. They may have seen our mysterious surveyor recently.
A good plan. We might pick up the trail there.
Yes, I remember this man. It's not every day you see a Romulan in the Ketha lowlands. He didn't say he was a surveyor, though. He told me that he was a part of a diplomatic delegation studying our agriculture.
The plot thickens. Continue.
Martok would have never let a Romulan set foot on our world. That's why I don't think much of Jimpak. He's too soft. The oddest thing I remember, other than him being a Romulan, was that he personally scheduled the delivery of goods to the farm. That is against our security procedures. Lady Sorella insists on authorizing all deliveries to the manor. However, his codes were valid, and he had Lady Sorella's signature, so I did as he asked. His delivery arrived today. It is a large package we moved to the grain storage shed near the house of Martok's manor. Deneb would know what was ordered. He handles most of Lady Sorella's business transactions.
Let's talk to Deneb. I want to know more about this package.
And now our surveyor is a diplomat. A Tal Shiar spy seems more likely. I processed that delivery. It was an order for the House of Martok.
They needed explosives for digging out a new irrigation system. The order was placed by Lady Sorella with her signature and authorization codes. She must need the new irrigation channel badly. Normally, Sorella delays such tasks until the winter, when the farm hands aren't busy with planting and harvesting.
More Romulan treachery. We must deal with this at once.
This spy is clever, placing the explosives near the House of Martok's fertilizer stores. If he detonates them, the results will be devastating.
Yep.
I believe that device we found earlier was intended to be a trigger relay. Taking it out will slow the Romulan down, but it may not be enough to foil his plan.
Agreed.
We should focus our search near the fertilizer shed. The spy will need a good vantage point to monitor the area before he triggers the detonation. Come, the hunt continues. Use your scanner to search for Romulan life signs.
It's time to put an end to this Romulan treachery. Move out. Alrighty.
The signal is getting weaker. The signal is getting weaker. The signal is getting stronger.
Oh yeah.
The signal is getting weaker.
Alrighty. What did I... How did I go on there? Oh, maybe this way? I think I remember now what I'm doing this mission. Oh, I almost died, guys.
The signal is getting stronger. The signal is getting stronger.
It's over here. That boy, that's him.
There, by the ship. What is that Romulan doing?
The House of Martok will crumble, and with it, the rest of the Klingon Empire. You cannot stop what has begun.
The words of an enemy and a fool. Attack.
Treacherous for shock! It's an ambush!
Oh, wait. I will do the data bomb too.
They're finished. Deal with that bomb before it kills us all.
Alrighty. Alright, where did it go? Wait.
This ship, it is the Rotaran, the flagship of House Martok. That Romulan wanted to blow up more than fertilizer.
If he had succeeded.
It would have been a fatal blow, both to the house and its honor. Wicha. One thing is clear. Whoever is behind this plot has no honor. Not even a Fakiri would join forces with the Tal Shiar! It is madness!
Indeed. What's our next move?
We must continue the hunt, my friend. The Romulan still draws breath, and as long as he lives, our troubles will multiply. A piece of Baktok probably beamed up to a cloaked vessel in orbit. Let us return to your ship and see if we can find it.
This will be the last mission, guys, and I'll have to end the stream. I have stuff to do. But yeah, I'll definitely be streaming later as well, so.
Ever since Jempok recognized the government on New Romulus, the number of Romulan ships in orbit over Kronos has increased. Most of them have legitimate reasons for being here. As a diplomat, I realize that harassing such a ship could lead to an incident. That's trouble we do not need.
Agreed. Hey Vlad, how you doing? Nice to see you again as well. Alright Vlad, I will see you later. And thanks a lot.
Very well. I am willing to continue, as long as you understand that discovering the vessel that holds our quarry will be difficult.
Difficult but not impossible. Scan for cloaked vessels.
There's a lot of warp and impulse traffic in the area. It's too much for the scanners to handle, especially if we're dealing with a cloaked ship. That's assuming the ship is still in the system. They may have gone to warp as soon as the spy stepped off the transporter pad.
We're not done yet. Scan for singularity emission.
Ah, your intuition served us well, my friend. Scanners are detecting trace singularity distortions from the nearby asteroids. I believe a cloaked Romulan warbird recently entered warp. If we get a closer scan, I will be able to plot a course based on the warp trail signature.
Helm, take us closer to the asteroids.
I'm being pursued by annoying Klingon insects. What are they called? As much as I would love to dance, I have a pressing appointment elsewhere. So let's change heart.
Wow, there's so much damage to them, guys. Awesome.
Let's see if we can follow the warp trail of the Romulan leader. Scanning. Ah, there it is. Warp trail detected. Sensor analysis indicates that the Romulan is headed for the Forcus system.
They're going after Mavin and your father.
Agreed. I believe Lady Sorella's suspicions were correct. The Romulans mean to kill Mavin and anyone that gets in their way, like my father. Both Mavin and my father are formidable warriors, but even they can be overwhelmed by numbers and treachery. I must go to Forcus to warn them. Will you join me, my friend?
I will set a curse to the Forcus system. Maximum warp.
We have arrived in the Forcus system. The Warbird's warp trail ends here. She's out there, somewhere. Initiating sensor sweep now.
Very well. We should attempt to contact your father and warn him.
I've hailed him several times, but he has not answered. Either he is unable to respond, or unwilling to respond. Let us hope he is engaged with the Bat'leth tournament, and watching over Mavin. We will need to beam down to the surface to know for certain, however.
Have we located a warbird?
Yes, she is dropping into orbit over Forcus 3, and hailing us. It appears Commander Tarson would like a word.
Put him on screen.
You're becoming an annoyance. You have made yourself a target by defending the House of Martok. By following me here, you've given me no choice but to destroy you.
That'll be the day. All hands, battle stations. We'll get him, no problem, guys.
He cloaked. Scan for energy traces so we can follow him.
Over here. Nope. But we found the area where he's at, I think. data with this other
Klingons are helping the Romulans! They are Magui!
Don't die. Yes, yes. Just turn around the right way, guys. You should be fine.
Cloaked again! We must find him! Quickly!
This will give us time to heal up, guys. The ship and all that. Over there, guys.
You cannot stop what is already set in motion. The Klingon Empire will fall.
That one's down. Easy. Oh, stop, that's why. Got him.
Tarson may have beamed himself and his agents to the surface.
Oh,
he also has Klingon traitors aiding his cause. We have more work to do, my friend. Let us
Beam us down, guys. Let's beam down.
Any Romulans here will be well hidden, but their Klingon allies will be able to move freely. Even so, someone might have noticed some unusual behavior. Let's start in the bar. Tongues loosened by blood wine may reveal clues we'd otherwise miss.
Very well, I could use a drink myself.
Did you see Jimpuck when he was young and still fighting in the tournaments? Oh, now that was something to behold. He was masterful and fluent, not like the young tarts here these days. I'm surprised that some of them can hold on to their paddlets for the entire match. Ah!
Well, that was useless. Not useful at all.
Wonderful! Another stout warrior eager to hear the story of my glory days in...
Don't care.
Have you seen the fighter from the House of Duras? He looks like a real contender for champion standing. I'll bet you a barrel of blood wine that he wins without taking a sick...
General Chang fought the Har Master.
And what do you think of the new rule restricting botlet links to between 110 and 120?
Holy crap.
Do you really think a Romulan would be foolish enough to beam down to an arena filled with hundreds of Klingon warriors? Besides, ever since that one tournament where the champion of the House of Mokai used a transporter to steal his opponent's battlet in the middle of a fight, there are transport inhibitors in place. The only places they can operate are the transport pads and cargo storage.
If they can only beam down to the cargo areas.
The enemy is devious, moving in disguise. Tactics worthy of House Mokai, but not a true Klingon warrior. If they're posing as cargo haulers, they will have access to the locker rooms where competitors store their gear. They need only wait there for Maven between rounds and strike when he least expects it.
We need to gain access to those rooms as well.
Hearing the chanting and sounds of battlets reminds me of the first time I celebrated the Côte Maval festival. That was the first time I remember understanding what it means to be a Klingon warrior.
Well, Nuknek, speak quickly. I have a tournament to run and little time for fools.
We require locker room access. Infiltrators may be present.
Access is limited to maintenance staff and competitors. If you have a security concern, take it up with security.
Are you not in charge here?
I am, and you will explain your impudence before I show you why I am in charge. The hard way.
This is an urgent matter, Administrator.
There is another way. Is it still possible to enter the tournament?
I'm ready to participate immediately.
Not as a competitor, but we do have a plan for an exhibition match. One of the fighters put enough blood wine in his gut to drop the Gorn King and had to withdraw. If you wish to take his place, I will allow it.
Let it be so. I'm eager for battle.
Then combat you shall have. No firearms are allowed. You must use a melee weapon. A bat'leth is preferred. But this is an exhibition, so you may use an unconventional melee weapon, if you wish. Even one of those Vulcan lurpas they wave at each other in mating disputes. Ha!
I need to ready a melee weapon. Okay, here we go. Into the tournament, guys. We are ready.
And now, an exhibition match.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that, guys. Oh, wow. He's almost... I knocked him down.
This concludes the exhibition. Our next
Oh,
match
yeah.
will begin shortly.
Report to the administrator. Right down here.
Ha! You fight well. Work on your form, and you might qualify for next year's tournament. You may use the locker rooms to clean up. Go. Should you have the courage, I will allow you the honor of buying me a blood wine later. Perhaps we will see if you drink as well as you fight.
Perhaps we shall. Kapla.
I said that I would tell you the story of how I came to be called Chemtar. Chemtar was the name of a warrior who saved my father from assassins on Moranga Ford. I used the name Chemtar to honor his
What's
memory.
this?
To
A
remind me
fly
of what it
buzzes
means
into these hallowed
to
chambers?
be Klingon.
This is a place for competitors, insect! Be gone!
I just completed an exhibition bout. Make way.
The insect buzzes still. I think it is time I stifled it permanently. Last chance, Globfly. Leave on your own 2 feet or on the barge to Grethor. Your choice.
Bold words. Come and back them up. He was nothing. I wanted nothing.
More traitors in league with Tarson. They must be preparing to strike.
Long room, guys. They look friendly enough. Ask about
You
my
are
friend.
looking for Maven? He is in another room, further down the hallway.
We must hurry, guys.
Maven has fallen to treachery. The House of Martok will have its revenge. He's using the field to weaken our energy weapon. Switch to a melee weapon.
Oh, wow. No bomb, please again, guys. Chemtar, come on, buddy.
Tor, I need reinforcements.
god, guys. He's been defeated. Got him. Alrighty, speak with Wolf.
What is the meaning of this, Alexander? Maven was sent here to replace his equipment, and yet I find you here, surrounded by Romulans with the grandson of Martok dead at your feet. Explain yourself.
This was not Kemtar's doing.
Lady Sorella feared that you alone would not be able to keep her grandson safe. We followed these Romulans here, and would have stopped them had these halls not been filled with Klingon traitors. And where were you when these assassins struck?
Both of you stop. We must focus on finding the real enemy.
I see you have been listening to my son's conspiracy theories again. He talks of peace and uniting the houses, yet here he is, with a blade in his hand, looking for glory. I told you I wanted nothing to do with this.
With respect, sir, we have proof that another house is behind this.
While you were here at the tournament, assassins moved against Lady Sorella at her own estate. If we hadn't tracked down this agent and disarmed his explosive, she would be dead as well. At every step, we have encountered Klingons hiding in the shadows, with blades at our backs.
What Kemtar says is the truth. We must find these traitors and put an end to this plot.
I have not seen this evidence, but I believe what you say. We will get to the bottom of this. That does not mean we can act rashly. If there were Klingons aiding these agents, then we are still in danger.
If we uncover the identity of this rival house, then they will be first to act in the open where we can fight them head on.
Agreed. A great house conspiring with the Tal Shiar to assassinate other Klingons. And it is not just a theory. How high does the corruption go?
We will uncover this threat together.
Sorella and the rest of the House of Martok will mourn for her grandson. But I must also see that security remains a priority. To start, I am sending you a recruit from our house, the warrior Belera. She's been personally trained by me, and will aid your crew as we fight against the House of Torg.
How?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
My former jailers were from that house. At least, before we sent them to Grethel on the frozen tundra of Rura Pente. You have fought with me this far, my friend. Will you see this through to the end? Help me serve House Torg, a dish colder than the gulag they used to command.
It would be an honor. Let's go. And with beaming the ship, I will end the stream for a bit, but I will definitely be on later. I'll stream later as always. And until then, see you later. Have a great day. Peace out, guys.